Thor here with the Energy Connection in association with Aberdeen Business News, and these two good people sitting in front of you are Ray Guyton and MaryGrace Gray of the Granduca Hotel in Houston. So Ray, maybe you could tell us just a little bit about the hotel and your place here.
Well, Hotel Granduca is a privately owned hotel. It is owned by a gentleman named Mr. Giorgio Borlinghi. I'm Director of Sales and Marketing. So encompassing the hotel, full marketing capabilities, selling capabilities, and my primary role is to continue to make our existing guests happy, but also to seek new business. So I travel quite extensively with the Fortune 500 companies, oil and gas industry, and the leisure business coming from different places in the world to stay at Granduca. And for the history of the hotel, I will refer to my colleague, MaryGrace Gray, the General Manager.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Thor, for having us. We are very excited about the upcoming meeting. As you know, Aberdeen and Houston have a gateway full of energy and excitement, and not only that, but world energy. Houston being the largest energy connection city in the United States, it's a natural fit. And speaking of natural fits, our hotel fits quite nicely with the Marcliff in Aberdeen. Granduca is an old hotel, but actually new and state-of-the-art. We offer 122 suites that are perfect for the business traveler. The hotel opened in 2006 and was created by Giorgio Borlinghi, as Ray mentioned. And our hotel is an old world experience for the new American business traveler. And after traveling all over the world representing our hotel, it has been brought to my attention on every continent how excited people are to come and arrive at Granduca. We speak over 22 languages in the hotel, and so we never meet a stranger. And of course, English is my forte, so I certainly look forward to welcome all the British travelers to our hotel.
So Ray, MaryGrace was telling me that there are at least 22 languages spoken in your hotel. So it seems like it's a really international kind of setting, and I guess with the oil and gas sector, maybe that's a natural thing. What are your thoughts?
Yes, very much so. What we can do and what we have found is the main offices that are located here in the Houston area, most of them do have offices located in Brazil, Venezuela, Russia, Norway, Aberdeen, the Middle East, Calgary. So what we do is we locate that office, develop relationships, and then they have offices spread out all across the world. So it's just a natural fit to get to know one specific company. They introduce you to travelers, fellow travelers within the same company, or possibly colleagues and other energy-related companies who recommend Hotel Granduca.
So when you say building relationships, Ray, do you mean partying? Because I know you're from one of those original party towns, aren't you? Tell us where you're from, Ray.
New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
To me, building relationships is what the hospitality business is like. Because I put it very simply, travelers have a choice in where to stay. We have to make them feel comfortable, feel welcome, make them feel at ease. But people want to do business with people they like. You provide a value for the dollar spent, and they want to come back. We're friendly. We smile. We say thank you.
And we meet the guests' expectations.
Correct.
So MaryGrace, I hear that you have taken a lot of business from other luxury hotels in Houston, and I'm wondering if you have an inkling as to why.
Well, Thor, that's a very good question. I like to say maybe the business traveler has conveniently found Granduca because simply we are in a shopping area, a village area that's only minutes from the major financial district in Houston. For legal, banking, energy, all companies are located in the heart of the city, which is the Galleria. So to choose Granduca is a natural choice for a businessman because the accessibility to and from the hotel, to their energy appointments, for instance, all the major oil conferences, people make their reservations at Granduca first. being at oil, OTC, NAPE, all of the energy conferences, because the accessibility in and out of the hotel for a business traveler is very easy and convenient. They have all of the things they need for business travel, and they also can walk across the street in the afternoon, shed their jacket and walk across the street to to bars and restaurants and all kinds of fun shops.
So let me ask you this, MaryGrace, because I've had this experience with US cab drivers where they do not know where they're going. And I have all kinds of unpleasant stories about that, but I won't go into them. What I'd like to know is, do the Houstonian cab drivers know where Granduca is?
Not only do they know where we are, but they tell people to come to Granduca. This is very interesting because when we opened the hotel, we had a luncheon for these folks and invited them.
For the cabbies?
Yes, for the cabbies. And then we invited them again. And not only all the cabbies, but the limo drivers. So we have a very good rapport with these people now, and they do understand Granduca and what it means for them.
That's great, because I can't speak for any other business traveller, but at the end of a long flight, you really do want the cab to know where your hotel is.
And a tip for people traveling to Houston, if I may, Thor, you know, Granduca is located in the Galleria, which is really where everyone wants to stay, even if they're doing business downtown, because downtown is only 10 to 15 minutes away, and it's a straight shot. You don't even have to get on the freeways to get there. So we're really conveniently located to all the major freeways and between the two largest airports in the city.
So MaryGrace and Ray, could you expound a little bit on the relationship between the Marcliffe and the Granduca for me, please?
Well, it seemed only natural. Mr. Spence has visited Granduca a couple of times and absolutely fell in love with our property. And actually, when he went back to Aberdeen, he mentioned to Brett Jackson that he would like to entertain more of an arrangement between the two hotels. And subsequently, we met with Brett, and we soon realized that it was two very like products in very like cities. And both of us were very involved in the luxury business segment, which both cities have that. And so we've since participated in the Gateway, which was a highly successful business gateway between Houston and Aberdeen. And it seems that the initiatives are working very well, and we're looking forward to the next one.
We just, took that as a step further, since the natural relationship between the Marcliffe and Granduca are very similar. We realized that the relationship between Aberdeen and Houston in the energy sector is very similar. So you take two like similarities and you expand on it and build on it. And we look forward to this to be an ever-growing partnership between the two cities and the two hotels.
Well, here we are on the pool and veranda, which is quite amazing for Houston. We're in the middle of the Houston Central Business District, the Galleria area of Houston. However, you really feel like you're in Italy. It's very serene and cozy and warm, and not just the temperature, but when you look beyond the trees, you don't see any buildings. So it's quite unusual. On any given day, you can have a butterfly, hummingbird, or even a rabbit come up and say hello to you while you're eating breakfast, lunch, or dinner out here.
Where are you, MaryGrace? Oh, there you are. Can you tell us why I'd want to come and stay here? Now, it looks to me pretty obvious why I'd want to come and stay here, seeing the surroundings.
Well, when you enter the hotel, you have an immediate sense of decompression. So no matter what your busy day is like, and in Houston, especially in the summertime, it is hot and sunny. So you walk in, you immediately feel relaxed. Then to take it a step further, you can step through the small intimate lobby and come out to the veranda. Then as you can see from where we are, it is a world away. You would never know you're in the heart of the Galleria, only one block from one of the major interstates that connects through the city. Again, the hotel is designed like you're in someone's home. As an example, the fitness center is on the ground floor with its own private access to the veranda. So after you have a workout, you can easily walk out on the veranda, jump into the pool. If you so choose, Memorial Park is approximately 1 mile or less from here. And I believe it is the second largest park in the U.S. in square miles, just behind Central Park. So there's many activities to do here.